Nah, I ain't seen nothing about Jay out loud. At least not yet. Let me see that cold as a mother. How y'all doing out there this morning? Where y'all tapping in from? Yeah, no, Jay already. Frank Motion, what's up? On the calendar. What's up, Frank Motion? Say, what's up with the Commanders? Ain't a whole lot up with the Commanders. They injured. I can't really say too much about it. I ain't even understand what you're saying right here. Sound like some New York dick ride shit to me. I find your channel very interesting. I don't know anything about our prison system except that I know it's broken. The other thing is that I think Diddy should be thrown underneath the jail. Like, E, have you wrote Goofy TV, son, a letter yet? I wrote the letter, but I didn't mail it yet. I got busy with some personal things. I'm going to write them. I was on here the other day, and you were talking about cheese factories. I remember that. I remember you asked, what is a cheese factory? You know what a cheese factory is now, right? I said, yo, what's good, man? What it do? I done got full already. In one of your last lives, Mexican cartels and Colombian cartels have always snitched on each other. I agree with that. I agree with that. I respect NYC, but never taking them over the hometown. DCPG was bringing that work than anybody. So for him to say that, Evidently, he never competed against real talent here in DCPG Ward 89. But I think he was probably only speaking about basketball. A lot of our talented people back in the day used to get in trouble. El Chapo was not the leader. El Mayo was. I'm down here in H-Town where all the cartels are. Sinaloa. Chapo was at one of the top pop positions when he was home, though. Him and El Mayo was almost equal. El Mayo might have been a leader later. And El Mayo's son, he the one that started the snitching in their crew. El Mayo's son, the one that told on Chapo, and then Chapo's son came back and not only told on El Mayo, but set him up to get locked up. Y'all know that? Me and Gully ain't gonna never squash nothing. I wouldn't care if I died and came back to life. It's still gonna be fuck Gully. I don't fuck with niggas like that. And that nigga a sucker. And he one of them suckers that sit all the way up in one Middletown, America, like he in witness protection and talk about people. Who the fuck give a fuck about what Gully say about New York City, Baltimore, Washington, Chicago, Detroit? That goofy ass nigga talking about he letting his nails hang because he going to Chicago. Don't know Chicago niggas fuck with you. You growing your nails because you want to feel a little feminine. What you mean you had better dudes from here that made it to the league that had more successful careers than cats from New York? I mean, I know you know all that. I was just saying that some of our baddest dudes from here in my era and time didn't go play sports. They was in trouble. I'm talking about my age. I'm talking about dudes that's my age. He said the Flores twins. What about them, boy? They told on Chapo. They testified on him, but El Mayo's son told about the other stuff. El Mayo's son told on him too. And he might be on his way home again. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy. El Mayo's son told on El Chapo, and El Chapo's son set El Mayo up to get locked up and turned into. CC, what's up? What it do? Hold on 1 second. I gotta get something. What percentage of inmates do you think have cell phones? Something like 5 or 10. It's a small number. Cell phones ain't as, I don't think it's as prevalent as people think. I don't think it's nowhere near like 50%. If it's 2,000 inmates in the prison, I don't think it's 2,000 phones. If it's 2,000 inmates in the prison, it might be, I don't know, maybe 25%. I ain't sure. What y'all think? What y'all think in the comments? What percentage of people on a compound out of 100% of people locked up, convicts, how many of them you think got a cell phone? Hey, E, see the shit about Diddy was not true. Yeah, my man Lamar told me it wasn't true that same day. And then I called up there and checked. Depends on the security level. Okay, let's start with the penitentiary. I'm thinking penitentiary. That's a good point. It depends on what level the penitentiary's at. At a low, probably about 30 to 40. I go with that, what you said right there, Mike. I go with that. I think in a low jump, it's going to be pretty deep. It's going to be bigger than most. At a low, probably 30 to 40. Wale Salam. So, what it do? So, I'm talking about a penitentiary, though. What y'all think it is at a penitentiary? I got to get that Call of Duty, man. I got to shoot some shit up. More on the feds. I'm only talking about the feds, bro. I ain't talking about state. I'm only thinking about the feds. And the state zone is probably different. You didn't say state or fed, Frank Motion. What you meant? Was you talking fed or was you talking state? I was talking fed, man. My bad for assuming that's what you was talking about. If you talking state, I don't know. They probably all over the state prisons. I'm almost sure they all over the state prison. CC, what's up? Nah, I was talking about the feds anyway, Frank. E, do you think Diddy can walk the USP yard with his charges? Some people say no. I think he can. I think he can, and I don't see no reason why he can't, to be honest. I mean, and I know somebody gonna take this like I'm dissing New York, but I'm not. I'm just being objective about the matter. If Prince can walk the yard for several years, although he not in the penitentiary no more. Not Prince, my fault. No disrespect, my bad. If Preacher, I don't know why I said Prince, my bad. If Preacher can walk the yard for several years, why couldn't Diddy walk the yard? I gotta get this Anthony Jones show popping. There's 25% of inmates that have cell phones in the feds. What you read that somewhere, CC? Molly gossip. The reality is different. All right, I ain't sure what you mean by that, but okay. I'm watching from Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore, better known as Born Mecca. I heard OG Unique Mecca audio shouting out DC Blacks on his channel yesterday. Peace and victory. Shout out to Unique Mecca. Shout out to New York. Shout out to all my good men up there. CC, what you laughing at? I knew you Googled it. Brick Squad. That's what make you Brick Squad. You can't be Brick Squad if you ain't got a brain. You can't be Brick Squad if you ain't got a brain. But do it say anything else? Where they get that statistic from? Because that's a guesstimation. They can't prove that 25% of the inmates in the feds got cell phones. What else did it say? Tell me what it said. Type in it. Type a little bit of what it said about the 25% of the people with the cell phone. Good looking. See what they talking about with the cell phone shit. Sean Brandt, are you and Sean Brandt still cool? I'm always cool with my buddies that I grew up with. Like I don't fall out with too many of mine. Why you ask that about Sean Brandt though? That's what somebody said. I would believe that. All that makes sense. I'm sure it would be higher and lower security joints. That make all the sense in the world. You see Champ around? I see Champ and I talk to him. Champ is a friend of mine, a personal friend. I talked to Champ yesterday. Hey, Champ, chill out. Stop looking her eye. Leave her alone. Lay down. Mecca solid. You like Mecca Frank Motion? I don't hear nothing from him. You ain't gonna hear too much from Champ. Champ one of them dudes that really represent that bad boys moving silence with violence. Moving silence with violence, you know. I'm just talking about the rap shit though. I got up kind of early this morning. I'd have been all the way to goddamn Bethesda. We command respect. Mecca was in the unique. Mecca was in the pen with us. Do you want more, E? Nah, I appreciate that. That kind of gave me the understanding that I thought it would say. That makes sense. I would believe that too. What's up with Sean? Had his own Montana tour shit, huh? What's up with Sean? Had his own, I ain't sure what you mean. Yeah, I ain't sure what you mean by that. Hey, E, the Lakers versus OKC tonight, although it's just a regular season and it don't. And I don't watch too much regular season, but I do want to see them square off tonight. I do too. When does LeBron play? 25% is nuts. That's what I said at first, though. Remember, I said out of I think I said, out of 2,000. I forgot what number I said, but it could be that big. Please allow me to get your hair cut. Nah, Mom, I can't do that.
It's cold outside. I grow my hair out when it's cold. I'm not in need of a haircut. You want me to go get my hair cut? 2 more weeks for what? Oh, for LeBron. I'll probably get a haircut this week though. I got an interview. Yes, sir. DC versus Florida was in that yard. What? I don't know what you mean, Slim. You DC authentic brother. And some of us older dudes need that shit. Shout out to all the older dudes that respect the hustle, man. With their music, I don't listen to Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, bro. As a consumer of hip hop music, I mean, Nicki Minaj a little bit more established, I guess is the word. I think both of them women make good music though, for the women. They need more. They need more female artists. You know what I mean? I think Nicki got it in the head a lot. I don't know what you mean about what you said about Gully. I mean it's kind of fragmented. I ain't understanding exactly what you're saying. Paul Pierce think LeBron should come off the bench when he come back because his game at this age could slow down the Lakers' progress. He too old now. I mean, yeah, he put up the numbers. It take chemistry to win. All right, will LeBron ever wear a Laker uniform again? I think so. I think that Green Bay jump would be nice to follow up on. Me too. I was trying to look for all the facts. That shit happened in like 1971. It's DC over every state slash city. I mean, I'm from DC. I'ma feel like that. Check your cash out. All right, shout out to CC, man. Number one stunner, Brick Squad. Appreciate the love, Brick Squad. I remember the '80s from beginning to end. Those some wild memories of my life. Well, I was a youngin' in the '80s, but I do remember the '80s. That's why now that I'm a content creator, I could talk about the '80s because I remember the things that happened, and some of those things that I remember from the '80s in DC is connected to California, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, Miami, Louisiana, well, at least New Orleans. I told you, I'm still outside. The Quack, DC jail, feds, 90 to 2010. That was them times. Still thinking of going to area to do some shopping? Yes, I am. Wayne Perry, let's talk. What about Wayne Perry? Shout out to Wayne Perry. What's up with Wayne Perry? I'm outside down the street. Okay. What you doing outside down the street? It's cold outside. What you doing out there? I did an interview with The Sit Down with Jeff Nadeau. Yeah, I go check that joint out. I told you for Addy. You gotta type a little bit better than that. Yeah, I don't even know what you talk about. What, you went to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest? Who knows what 1600 Pennsylvania Northwest is? Somebody Google that. That's where you were supposed to meet me at, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Luka Doncic is starting to impress me. Yeah, me too. I don't know what you, man. I ain't talking about Gully this early. Maybe later on in the day. I'm talking about the 80s in places like Baltimore, Capitol Heights, Maryland, North Carolina, the 80s, baby. Okay. Homeboy, you want some attention. You ain't in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. My book called The Chosen One, Born into a Cult by Ron Byrne on Amazon Prime. What cult were you born into? I'm out here waiting in the cold. All right, bro. What is that hat? What you mean, what is it? Somebody said that's where the White House is. (1600 Pennsylvania Avenue) is where the White House is. Chicago. We got Chicago in here. What's up, Chicago? I was watching that Fred Hampton movie again last week. The other night. Shout out to Chicago. What's up, though? I just got my Lord and Legends and Fastlane book. I'm on Lord and Legends right now. Man, I appreciate the love. You reading Lord and Legends first, huh? They good reads. They totally different. Live relations up, EA, I'm fucking with. Said, wow. Just got back, straight pressure out there, bro. Yeah, everything's so expensive. Did you go to La Perla? That's where you get the weed and shit from. They sell you anything. They sell you anything right there. That shit like a lawless land. You ain't even supposed to have your cell phone out down there. I don't think I got no pictures or videos on my phone from down in the bottom, just at the top. How old am I? How old you think I am? I talk to Jason Poole all the time. Oh, Jason Poole, all right. He done stepped out of the spotlight. Why Gully TV showing fake jewelry? I don't think the jewelry is fake. I just don't think the jewelry cost $41,000. I never said the jewelry was fake. It just don't look like $41,000 in jewelry to me. I done seen $100,000 in jewelry. That don't look like $41,000. If he paid $41,000 for that, I got a bridge in Alabama I want to sell him. I like that interview you did with Moon Man. Very informative. Shout out to Moon Man. Moon Man, we keep missing each other. Our schedule's not coinciding right now. How much you think it costs? Under $5,000? Under $5,000. I mean, I think the diamonds are real, but they chips. They not big ass, they not diamonds. Even in my little chain, these diamonds, you can pull them out. Fuck is he, Africa Bambaataa? He got a Nefertiti chain with all diamond chips in it. He think he's Slick Rick. He should wear an eye patch. You got a bridge in Alabama, and I have one in New York. Man, we can sell both of them Jones. He'll buy both of them. He said he gonna open a jewelry store. He got a bunch of money. At least he got crypto. What are you driving these days? What type of vehicle? What type of vehicle I'm driving? I'm driving a couple different vehicles. Wow, what's up? What's 411? What's 4011? 4011, what's that? He got a chain, 4011. He got a chain before he got his own. He got out of his mama house. Think about it. He got 41,000 in chains, but he wear a Timex watch. I don't think that match. What y'all think? Like, once you get one chain and what, like you got 41,000 in chains, but you wear a Timex watch. That ain't, your jewelry game ain't up to par if you got 41,000 in chains, but you wear a Timex watch. You say great answer, E. Yeah, I ain't saying the shit fake. It just don't look like it's $41,000 to me. I mean, I used to be a robber. I got a keen eye for jewelry. Watch come first in my book. I ain't gonna say the watch come first, but after you get your first chain, most of the times you get a watch. You'll just get chain, unless you're a robber. He ain't no robber. He might be a thief. He ain't never whipped no pistol out and say, give me all your money. He ain't never confronted nobody head on and looked them in their eyes. He stole a woman's purse with an accomplice at 14. They had $8 in it. We are not the same. I would have never did that. If I would have did something like that, I would have gave it back. $8? Who want to take an $8 sent to the grave? Gully TV got that jewelry from a New Yorker who wanted to be liked by God body. That jewelry is from Colorado, so he's going to stand by his jewelry, but that guy bought it secondhand. Facts. Y'all know more about that jewelry than me. I didn't even know that people knew who the dude was that he got it from. Somebody sent me a video with the dude with the chain or something before he had it. But his name is Gully. Man, have you had any interaction or heard about Demencio Benson? Was he really loved like they said he was? He before my time. As being them fuck with him, so he had to be cool. That's another thing Gully lied about. Gully tried to say he FaceTime Alpo, and Alpo talking about that a dude smacked this girl and the dude is dead. Gully said, man, that was Demencio Benson. Let me tell y'all something, show y'all again how Gully don't know what he be talking about. Alpo told him that occurred in 1987. If that occurred in 1987, why did he wait till 1991 to do it? That don't make sense. He waited 4 years to do something to a nigga to smack this girl? Come on, stop playing. Gully retarded. He don't know nothing about nothing. He said Alpo girl got smacked in 87 and he took care of it. Gully, Demencio got hit in 91. What is he talking about, bro? He has no business talking about no real business from New York City or DC. I don't care if he did FaceTime Alpo. Alpo didn't tell him that. He was running around. He's so happy to say that I FaceTime Alpo. I had Alpo number. I was FaceTiming Alpo. Alpo was going to slap Unique Mac Audio. Why he ain't do it? Why didn't he do it? He talking about he was trying to be apologetic. He already said what he had to say. They was face to face, right or wrong. Real men don't pocket watch, brother. Who pocket watching? I'm saying that the jury don't look like it's cost $41,000, and that sound like a lie. That ain't pocket watching. He put it out there to be analyzed, to be critiqued. That's why he spoke on it in public. I mean, he like Timex G-Sock. He can do what he want. I'm just saying, don't be acting like you one of them jewelry boys. I'd have been around them guys. I don't even pretend I'm a jewelry boy. Stop pretending. That nigga wearing Gucci links in 2025. Do you know a Gucci link is soft as a pillow? You can sleep on a Gucci link and dent it. You get into one tussle or bump into something, the chain is destroyed. It's like paper mache. All that from DoorDash and a lie. He said all that from DoorDash. But I did see the video y'all talking about where he meant to be in doing DoorDash. He has his own store at the shopping mall, right? You can look the store up. What? Yeah, I got my own store too in Pentagon City. It's called Not There Yet. How we have a store but owe the IRS? Why he got his son playing basketball in Walmart tennis shoes? He talking about he got to earn his way out of that. It's like, what's up? Like, I ain't want to get on that because I thought people might say to me, oh, Eon, you missing the point. I thought about it for 2-3 days. Why the fuck he got his son in Walmart tennis shoes if he's God's gift to a corner? He got to earn his way out of Walmart tennis shoes? How you feel? You welcome. He got to earn his way out of Walmart tennis shoes. Do anybody agree with that? Let me just go there. Do anybody agree that your son got to earn his way out of Walmart tennis shoes? Because I mean, you know, if it's something that you know that like you making a person work towards as a kid to earn something. But who agrees with that? Let's make that the topic for a few minutes. I'm not sure if you spoke on Max B situation. Do you feel he told NYC politics? Laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't know enough about Max B to speak about it. I don't know nothing about it. Good morning, everybody. You and Gully similar in a lot of ways. He just have a 10-year jump on you. Be patient, your time coming. We similar in what way? Right, that don't make no sense to me. I don't agree with that. All right, cool. I think Gully hates on anyone he can't get the interview with and they go elsewhere to deliver their message. That might not be the case with me though, but with other people that could be the case. I think that's a girl tendency though. Feminine tendency, I think it is. And I don't subscribe to that mentality. I don't think it's cool. He said, actually, it shouldn't matter if you got it. Now, when I was a kid, my aunt used to buy us Jordans, no matter what. That's what we wanted. We wouldn't even put on no Payless or no Woke Pro Wing. We wouldn't have put that shit on. We just threw that shit in the trash. I ain't see nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody say they disagree with it more so. Somebody said she's. What do y'all think? He got 100 pair of tennis shoes in his basement. In the basement he live in, right, y'all? But his son has to wear Walmart tennis shoes. And he probably didn't even buy them, but who knows? He got 100 pair of tennis shoes in his closet, all type of tennis shoes, vintage tennis shoes, throwback tennis shoes. He be showing you 1991 Air Force Ones and shit. But his son got to wear Walmart tennis shoes. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio, man. I ain't got nothing but love for Columbus. It's John on the floor, y'all. It's John all over the floor. Should his son have to wear Walmart tennis shoes? Gully TV, God's gift to a corner. His son got to wear Walmart tennis shoes? I don't like Gully TV and I don't watch the whack channel. He is a fake and a liar. Facts. He said he shot people. That's a flex. That he shot niggas. He was top story on the news. Do anybody from Pennsylvania, I don't care what part of Pennsylvania, has anybody ever heard of him being top story on the news ever? Like if he was top story on the news, there wasn't a basketball game on, there wasn't nothing going on in the government. He was top story on the news where? You probably dream about Gully. Swinging in your sleep, huh, man? Is that what you think? You ain't say nothing to all the other 10, 15 people that mentioned Gully, but you said something to me. All right, you got it. You got it still. Do I have a Doug Williams jersey? Nah, I don't. Somebody said it's a flex. A flex is when you can bring up books to enlighten our people like you do, mashallah. Shukran. Shout out to the Bay Area up in this beach. I'm buying a house with 41,000, not jewelry. I mean, and his house ain't worth nothing but something like 65,000 when they bought it. And still living in my mama's house. That don't make no sense. If he had to pay bills, he probably couldn't even afford the jewelry. I'm going to go to Erie, PA, Whack Mall. I'm an hour away. Ooh, somebody talking about R Street. Why you talking about that? You gonna send a video from the mall. Do you have a Doug Williams jersey? No, I don't. I sure don't. Who lives at 2829 17th Street Southeast? Who lives there? Why you just typing all these addresses? I don't get it. I ain't wasting no time with no celebrity boxing match with no Gully, man. Okay. But why you typing all them addresses? We live in Planet Bama for real, for real. What it do? It might be a bag. If somebody come to me with a bag, I ain't promoting no campaign for it. If somebody come to me and say, man, for $20,000, you and Gully fight 3 rounds, I beat his ass. You could tell he a goofy. I know he can't throw a straight punch. He damn sure can't knock me out. You got to sucker punch a person to really just straight up knock him out. That big shit don't matter when you know what you're doing in the ring. I've been in the ring. I bet you he never been in the ring. He not a Philly nigga. He a Erie nigga. Don't think that every Erie nigga can box. Almost every Philadelphia nigga can box. He not a Philadelphia nigga. I don't believe anything is real about Gully TV except the jury. I didn't say the jury was fake. I said it ain't $41,000. I'm doubting what? I ain't doubting shit. I'm talking boxing. You said boxing, so I started talking boxing. I'm not doubting shit. 20 bands, argue better. Sugar Ray Leonard is ass. For 20 bands, I don't care what happens. That's worth 3 rounds. What's your fight record, E? I don't even know. I don't have an official fight record. But you meant to say Erie ain't sweet. Who said it was? I said he from Erie. I don't know what's up with Victor Page. I don't know what's up with him. He said definitely taking you over, dude. Man, that's so far-fetched. I don't even see it nowhere in the distant future. You don't want to be nowhere around me. He gonna have to pay all his money and security to come and go. Shout out to that 716, Erie County, New York. Get up out of here. I'll be back. Free the man.